on YouTube, maybe?
Wait. Maybe doing now. I
Yeah,
think
it's
they
now
changed.
live. Yeah, on live on YouTube now.
Okay, done. Okay, done.
Okay, great. Shall we start?
Okay, yes, we can start.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Sajid Malik. You all know me. I'm chair of ELSA ISIS committee, and today this is our first ELSA live TV streaming show, first episode, and we are delighted to have this sparkling interview with none of the other but the General Secretary, the main person of the ELSA, who is binding all the people into the under the umbrella of the ELSA Society. Let me introduce Professor Davide Lomanto, who is basically Professor of Surgery and Secretary General of ELSA. He graduated with distinction magna cum laude in Medicine and Surgery in 1983 and in General Surgery in 1992, PhD in 1990 at University of Rome. He is currently working as a Professor of Surgery at National University Hospital. He is the director of Minimally Invasive Surgical Center and NUH Hernia Center at National University Hospital. He is a director of Advanced Surgical Training Program at National University of Singapore. He is associate editor of the Hernia Journal and the Asian Journal of Endoscopic Surgery. He is currently Secretary General, past president of ELSA, and a founding member and advisory president of APHS as well. He is a Secretary General and Treasurer in ELSA Society. He attained knighthood by the Italian government on 26th of December 2019. So this is our guest of the first show, and thank you, Professor Lomanto, for giving us the time for this first episode. And yeah.
Thank you.
Would you like to tell us briefly about yourself? Like I tried to comprehend the thing into the 1, 2, 3 minutes, but you are like your open book. Basically, we cannot summarize everything into the short 2, 3 minutes.
Thank you, Sajid, for such a kind introduction. We are all very excited as a society for this first time ELSA live TV channel. Practically is this program that is under the umbrella of the Information and Communication Committee of ELSA that is led by Dr. Sajid and many others that contribute, is practically aimed to bring experts from the Asian community and from ELSA to have an open discussion and an open forum with many of you. So it will be a monthly appointment, and we hope that many of you can start to follow us. We are trying to improve also new technology to widen the audience. And if you have any requests, you can just email to ELSA for any topic or any expert that you would like to interview or would like to share experience with you. This is a very informal. It's a very informal interview. I think I will let Sajid go ahead. Thank you, Sajid.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Prof, for the deep insight. Of course, this is another leading project under the umbrella of the ELSA ICC, all projects basically. And basically, what we are aiming is to interview the different mentors around the globe, basically. To learn from their experience, to get the new ideas basically, and to expedite plan accordingly. So, Prof, tell me briefly, what exactly is the ELSA? Because I want to show my audience, like, what exactly is the ELSA Society and when it was founded, and what are the main roles of the ELSA Society?
Okay, I think it's as a first episode of this TV, I think is a must question, and I thank you for doing so. ELSA is a 30 years old society that started with the development of minimally invasive surgery. On the stream of European with the EIS and America with the SAGES, I think also Asian pioneer at the time. They were Peter Go, Sidney Chung, Professor Yak Makawa, and Serafino Ilvano, and Professor Ulvadia from India. I think many of them, I think, have the idea to get together and embrace this new surgical approach and make these people together with the aim and with the goal of education. Because, of course, at the time there was a request of everybody want to learn this technology. We are talking about 1992, so about 32 years ago. We talk about new technology, but it's already 3 decades. So ELSA was started like a small group of pioneers that embrace this technique and want to share with other people. These people, they start to do educational program, they start to do conference. So they start to gather the Asian community that were around this. They were developing laparoscopic surgery to promote the society. So today, ELSA has more than 3,000 members. It's a very active society, probably one of the most active surgical society in Asia. Of course, we must consider that ELSA is a continental society. It's not a national society. This brings a lot of challenges, because if you run a society in a country, it's one problem. If you run in a society in a country with the 40 plus country, the problem is decuplicate by the number of the country and the other interface. That's all. So the society after 92.
Of course, that's inspirational.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, please. So no, I think that's very inspirational in a way that in the last 32 years is going on, and it's I would say as you said, it's kind of like continental. Must say that it's among the top 3 in the world, being the leading surgical societies, who is basically now working with the SAGES and IPSAS, which are the world leading societies in surgery. And being an active member of having 3,000 member, I think after SAGES and EAS is the 3rd society who have these numbers in terms of the as a surgeons, basically, not like undergraduates or the graduates, but the proper surgeons who are basically attached with the society. Yeah.
Yes, it's mostly surgeons that do laparoscopic surgeries, not general surgeon. Because most of the society, like the American College, they involve urology, neuro, orthopedics. It's a very subgroup of specialty surgeons that are part of the society. And I think after starting 92, this group grew up from few hundred to today 1,000. And also for a small community, the society along the year has developed and also involved all the other national society all around Asia. And of course, this implies also some legal in terms of by law, in terms of regulation. So the society also have a different aspect that you need to manage, not only the education, but also administrative, because a society need to survive, and also to how to say, to fulfill the vision and mission. They require also funding, because we can't run educational program without any funding and support. So it's a mix of I say, management must be properly and wisely done.
Good. Thank you. So just like any other society, they have a different organizational level. As you just mentioned, that it was started as a subgroup of the people who started as a small group, and now it's like a leading society. So what are the different organization level and the various bodies working under the umbrella of ELSA, like various projects and organization levels of the ELSA?
ELSA today is a very complex society. Try to be inclusive. The main objective at the beginning was education across Asian country, and to do this, you need to be inclusive. It means while the National Society have an executive committee board that is made by the president, the secretary, the treasurer, let's say quite simple organization.
Yeah.
ELSA, the pioneer of ELSA, the people who started ELSA in 1992, they have a brilliant idea. So they want each country to be represented in the board, to have a voice in the board. So that's why ELSA today have a so-called a board of governors. So each country, according to the number of members that are registered with ELSA, they may have one or two governors. So each country has one or two representatives, and in this board, it's called Board of Governors. They sit almost more than 40 people that express their own idea, their own suggestion, because as you know, Asia is much smaller than it's much in terms of a number of members, maybe doctors, much smaller than Europe or America by population, but it's much bigger in terms of inhabitants. So we are talking about 2-3 billion, 4 billion of people that live in Asia. So how to involve this society was the creation of this board of governors. So the board of governors elect on top an executive board that is made by the president, the vice president, and the secretary and the treasurer. And then we have also the editor-in-chief today that represent ELSA within the board of editorial activity, like surgical endoscopy or like Asian Journal of Endoscopic Surgery, and for other editorial activity of the society. So this is a very important role. So we have a two-level, like two government within. Of course, the executive board is on top, and below we have the board of governors. And within ELSA, we do also have a committee that are dedicated to specific area. We have like a membership committee, educational committee, the information and communication committee. We have a technological committee. So we have committee that look at different aspects and project that ELSA wants to develop.
Yeah, so it's very complex and very vast, and society like initially started with a group of people, and now it's like a proper, like having a head office and then sub-organization and then organization and then sub-chapters.
And this was one of the most challenging, let's say, development of ELSA. After maybe 10 or 15 years, the ELSA was a kind of an impasse. It was not growing because it was not able to adapt to the changing world, to relation also with the other society worldwide. So I was lucky that when I became president in 2011, I think was the starting point to set up a group of people that were eager and keen to move ELSA to the next step, to move forward ELSA and to play a major role in the international panorama, but also in Asia. That's why we change and we update the bylaw. We create a committee that were able to improve the daily management of the ELSA. We were able to play a major role at international level. So in fact, ELSA is also part and founding member of the International Federation of the Endoscopic Society. It's one of the 9 societies, but ELSA is one of the 4 founding society together with the American SAGES, EIES, and Japan. And later on also we have China, India, and Korea, and South America. We have 3 societies. So creating a global federation and a strong collaboration within the worldwide community. So today I play a major role together with the other society.
This is very fantastic and very inspirational. Like last 10 years is like busy and busy being a president and now secretary general. So, and as you just mentioned that there are more than 40 to 50, in between 40 to 50 member countries of the ELSA having governors. And so what are the main events the ELSA have organized and what are the future plans in terms like how many events ELSA organized during a year on annual basis or biennially and the sub events? What are the what has been done so far?
ELSA, as many other society, played a major role in the annual conference. So the annual conference is a get together, and but also ELSA is some kind of a very peculiar because we organize in Asia Pacific, so a big, more international conference every 2 years. And in the every year we organize a normal annual conference. This year will be in Bali. Next year we are also honored to host the Asia Pacific Conference together with the World Congress. ELSA will host the World Congress of Endoscopic Surgery as an Asian partner together with the American, European, South American, and the other society, India, China, to bring all the community worldwide in Asia. We will have a rotation among all the society. So the annual conference, and we also have started last year a spring meeting. We call it so-called spring meeting, and probably we need to define a better synergy. This year will be mostly dedicated to video and complication. We try to be focused on one aspect, maybe only technology or maybe only complication. A very short meeting of one or 2 day maximum. And the meeting will be hosted in country, no second line country, but in country that have no facility or they have no, in terms of resources to organize an annual conference. For example, last year we organized in Uzbekistan. Central Asia is one of the ELSA objectives because Central Asia is Asia. At the moment, they are between after the split of from Russia, United USSR. I think Central Asia is a bit between Europe and Asia, so they want to move towards Asia. And so the spring meeting will be this year in Saudi Arabia. Even Saudi Arabia can host an annual conference because we did in 2010. So we will have every 2 years a spring meeting and every year an annual conference. But on top of that, the mission of ELSA is to spread and also help surgeons from developing countries to learn in laparoscopic surgery and to provide laparoscopic surgery access to many more patients that they have no the same what do you say, the same facility in their own country, in their own hospital, because of structural, economical, and everything. So ELSA in 2012 started the so-called outreach program. There was a program to spread laparoscopic surgery in developing countries. So the program is a program that trains the local surgeon not only to do laparoscopic surgery, but also to train other colleagues in their own country. So it's a training program. And it started successfully in Myanmar. And after that, we expand to many other countries like Philippines, Cambodia, Laos, Nepal, Bangladesh. And today we are present in more than 14 countries, and more we are expanding. For example, this year will be Bhutan for the first time. We have a request from Bhutan.
Okay.
We are going there to teach because there is only 15 surgeons in Bhutan,
Oh,
that
is it? Okay.
including urology,
Oh.
gynecology. So we will do a multi-comprehensive
Mhm.
events with all the local people to try to teach and to learn laparoscopic surgery. It's always an exciting
Yeah.
activity. So
Exactly.
overall, in a year, ELSA organizes about 15 to 20 educational events across Asia.
Of course, that's like a very big number. I would say it's very exciting at one point, but exactly at the same time would be very tiring as well as very challenging, like traveling from one country to another country and being committed with your own job roles, and also facing difficulties in terms, as you just mentioned, you need support financially, but also in terms of traveling to various continent, part of the Asia, like in Middle East when you are facing audience with the Arabic speaking, when you are going to the Far East side or to the Central Asia, like in Uzbekistan, or when you go to the China. So, what are the challenges you face when you go into the, apart from being financial? What are the biggest challenges you are facing when you are going for all these outreach programs and when ELSA is going there and when planning to organize any event, either a major event or a small like spring event or outreach program. So what are your biggest challenges here so far and how do you cope with it?
This is an amazing question, Sajid. I think you come from one of the country that
Yes, of
are the
course.
more challenging, right? But
Yeah,
I believe today the challenge to run a program, outreach program, is as I said at the beginning, national country have one problem. A continental society have 40 problems. ELSA have maybe 200 problems. So when we start program and going around, I am lucky because we have created a big group of 80, 90 experts from ELSA that they go and travel all around those countries. Depends of the expertise, because
yeah,
we have a hernia expert, we have a colorectal expert, we have a hepatobiliary expert, upper GI
yeah.
expert. Uh,
Pediatric, urology and
so
everything. Yeah,
we have a surgeon of different expertise that participate with us. So the challenge is first of all to understand the socioeconomics of each country, uh, because of course we are going to invest time and we are going to invest resources. So we want to be sure that the country that we are going to involve in our educational program is able to sustain the program. And sustainable means they have resources, and the hospital also can allocate some resources to develop laparoscopic surgery, and they have the manpower to do so. And as you know, each country is different because we cannot compare Laos with
yeah,
Myanmar or with Indonesia, or even within Indonesia, Papua is one issue, then
yeah,
Sumatra. So so it's very important to understand the local. So that's why we always work with the local leader. So there
yeah,
is our local leader can be one or two or few are the one who really lead the program in their own country, and ELSA just come in as a support, like support the knowledge. Say, okay, we have always strategical meeting every year, and we try to understand what are the needs and requirement and how we can progress and what according to what the country needs to move forward.
yeah,
Ultimately, of course, we want to serve patient. We want
yeah,
patient that make use of the laparoscopic surgery and so on. So I think this is a very important project that ELSA started, and
yeah.
this project is also a flagship
Mm.
program of ELSA, and it has been recognized. I was the one who lead the started program, so I was really honored with many accolades from American, European, and also Asian nation for Asian country for for the benefit that this program brought to all the country.
Nice, nice. Thank you so much for giving a deep insight. And you just mentioned about local leaders, about the various countries who want to basically, you work with them to organize the events like spring meeting or the national conference or the outreach program. So what would you advise to those national chapters and to the national leaders interested in organizing event in their country? So what would you give an advice to them? Like what should they do before planning an event or before planning an outreach program in terms of giving an insight or giving a back end training to their trainees, and what should they develop to bring ELSA to their country in terms of to conduct more programs?
I think it's very important that each country, each leader of each country identify a kind of hospital, university, teaching hospital, private, public. They can commit for a 3, 4, 5 year program because this is very important. So the role of the hospital and the management of the hospital in supporting the program is important. Why? Because they need to dedicate also resources in terms of space. You know, laparoscopic surgery need training, and to do training, you need to have the training box, eventually animal or live tissue or wet tissue to do training. So, and also the hospital must be also a leading hospital with a good reputation, in which all the participants from the country they can go and attend and serve for the course and for the activity. So that's very important. I think the program to succeed and the leader to succeed in this program must have a strong, of course, a vision and leadership, great support from the hospital, and also able to commit for certain period of time, because to organize a single event it will be end by itself. It will not really bring to any benefit. But to organize a program that will last regularly 3, 4, 5 years will be beneficial. In fact, I must say, for example, in Myanmar, we organized more than 23 courses. In many countries like Sri Lanka, we do organize more than 2, 3 courses per year since 7, 8 years. And as you know, because you contribute a lot also during COVID time, we try to engage the community also through online webinar and so on. So we never left them alone. So the program of the ELSA outreach program was very important. And also, other than society, I think we need to be grateful to all the company that have supported also this program, because they require a lot of energy. So, for example, Olympus is our main sponsor, and other companies that on the side were supporting maybe local other program. So this is a very crucial and very important for the society and for the community.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. As you just mentioned about the funding by the various, this medical not industry basically. So a patient might, not patient, sorry, the audience might be misunderstanding about like the people into the ELSA. What do people, have you ever met any thing or come across with anything like the people misunderstood about ELSA? Like what kind of organization is that? We don't know about it, like any misunderstanding by the people. You want to give a piece of advice to them, like as you said, this is an organization basically working in Asia, which is a non-profit organization, basically working to educate, to give them skills on the laparoscopic and endoscopic surgery, especially into the developing part of the Asia, starting from like, I'm from Pakistan, like from Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and these are the countries which basically needs a more push, where the part of the MIS, endoscopic and laparoscopic surgery is very limited, and the open part of the surgery is like contributing 70 to 80% of the main task. So have you come across with any people's thought, and how would you address to those like these misunderstood about the ELSA?
This is a very critical question. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't answer because, first of all, from my position, we saw. I went through a lot of experience, and but I think overall, I think within our society, our community, our fraternity, I think we have one rules that above all, the interest is not our personal interest, but it's the interest of the community. We do everything for the best for the patient and everything. So, as a society, as I say, we need the resources because, of course, we cannot run a course, we cannot run a conference, we cannot do educational activity if we don't have resources. We are not a company that produces resources. So our resources come from commercial. So of course, we try to be also independent from commercial. So it must be a mutual benefit. But overall, we always say we are all good, all friends, we all work for one objective. That is our vision to educate the people, educate surgeon, benefit the patient. So that's, I think, is the one of the concept that I try to always to embed in any people and any member or any person that come in a committee, try to look behind himself and look at how can you serve the community in your best.
Of course.
But of course, that's why it's important to go straight on that line and pursue without any misalignment.
Of course. So our audience would be knowing about we have tried to cover what exactly is the past of the ELSA, how does it started, presently, what ELSA is working on to the various projects, and what conferences at the biennial congress, the main congresses, spring meetings, outreach programs, and also to the national and subnational programs ELSA is conducting basically. And heading forward, let me have this opportunity to ask another question to Professor Davide Lomanto about how do you see the ELSA would be evolving over the next 2-3 years, 5 years, where the ELSA is heading, what are your aims and goals into the next, in upcoming years?
We are in continued evolution. We have digitalized with your help, with the help of Emre, with the help of Gafur, with the help of many people, Sajid, many people in a young generation to more digital content with the ELSA app, with the webinar, today TV channel. We are going to implement also live surgery, especially a continuous live surgery broadcasting, like a TV broadcasting monthly. So we have a new activity. We have an ELSA manual that is very successful with more than 1 million download. The ELSA book. So we want to continue to strive on digitalize more content and that make it more available to everybody. So I think the new evolution is to increase the platform, increase the membership, try to be more down to the art, so means to involve more young people and young generation. We know that after our digitalization with the ELSA app, with Facebook and everything, we have bring down our supporting age to the 30, 40. So we want to spread more news. We want to attract more young generation to our society and make it more vibrant and more attractive for them.
Thank you. So basically, more toward digitalization, as you said. Thank you for the comment about the ELSA app and all these YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, all run by Sam Amir, Gafur, Ong, Kiyotaka. Like whole team is basically working on to the back end for the digitization. as you said, you are looking forward for more younger surgeons to get involved into the ELSA activities. What piece of advice you would like to give to those to those surgeons or to those endoscopic colleagues who want to join the ELSA into the future, who are still into the middle, haven't joined, or those who have just joined in the last couple of years, who post-COVID basically, who don't know like pre-COVID ELSA functionality and the post-COVID ELSA functionality is different, of course. So what piece of advice would you give to those, to our audience basically, to join ELSA and to the younger surgeons as well?
I think I believe that ELSA has become more a society that is more young oriented than more on seniority. We try to involve in our board also a generational change. We try to push compared to the past to more, I say, change in the board, also involving the young generation to live the ELSA society as part of a member of the committee, of different committee. And we always, as you know, I'm always supportive for any initiative that involve young people. Of course, you are very well, let's say, comfort with social media. So we need to make use of this knowledge of all the young. That's why our ELSA impact on the young is much more, and we want to have more people join us. We also have other committee, a new governor, for example, involving the more ladies that want to join, especially young ladies that want to be part of the society, and we want to empower them to have play a major role according to the time that everybody has, according also to the expertise that everybody has. I think anybody can contribute to, after we study, we work so much with, everybody has their own knowledge, their own strength to support the surgical community in Asia Pacific. And ELSA is really the great platform to do so. So that's why I say anybody want to have any idea or project that is in line with the vision and mission of the society is welcome to join.
Thank you. Thank you. As I said, like, so what would be the, you want people to join basically, and what would be the best way to contact and best person to contact in terms, or the best way to, how, like for our audience, if someone want to contact with someone and he doesn't know about the ELSA society and he want to get a registration and he want to get in contact with someone to share his idea, to discuss something. So what is the best way to contact the right person onto the ELSA platforms?
I think ELSA website, ELSA app have all our contact. They can contact directly to those platforms. And info at elsasociety.org is the open email that everybody can write in, and you can contact directly to our secretary, administrative secretary. That's quite efficient. So through the app, so our contact are public, so everybody can get involved. Of course, if you attend the conference, our annual conference, you can contact us in person, or in any country we are doing activity, you can contact us. So no, I think it's a different way that you can share with us your experience.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you for your time. It was kind of like I try not to be rapid fire questions, but it was kind of like a rapid fire questions. But thank you for giving us a deep insight about the ELSA. What exactly is the ELSA? I think as a leading first episode about the ELSA TV channel, we decided to basically invite you as a leading person of the ELSA Society, as the General Secretary of the ELSA Society and the past president, knowing ELSA much better than anyone else into the ELSA society, what I have seen so far. So I hope the audience would be knowing about what exactly the ELSA is, what the ELSA role have. If someone want to join the ELSA, the various program, or want to join the ELSA events, or want to organize the event into the national chapter in collaboration with the national chapter. So we have tried to cover everything, and you know the answer about like if you want to join, or you want to be a part, or you want to come. I would like to invite all of you to come and join ELSA, install ELSA app, and install the, you will be keep posted for each and every update about various events happening around the globe. Thank you, Prof. Just a last question before heading off, about closing remarks by you. What you describe, like in a summary, like in a couple of minutes, about the ELSA and a piece of advice to our audience, please.
First of all, I need to thank you for this initiative. Today is the first episode of this TV channel. I think you keep updated with us. So I think we will publish on our website the calendar of the next events. And in this way, the next one will be more topic-oriented about colorectal robotic and other place. Maybe this today is just an introduction to our new activity. And we will have a different team anchorman to host these events. And feel free to ask any question to us. Download our ELSA app to keep updated, because you will receive information every here and there with about annual conference and all the activity. So join ELSA, become a member. We are going to start a new discounted rate for this month. ELSA is a lifetime membership. You don't need to pay every year. It's only one time. It's not so expensive. You can apply through the website. You can pay through PayPal. And the benefit that you get just attending one conference, you will get your money back for a live membership. So join ELSA and join the community, and we will be happy to welcome all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for giving a deep insight. Thank you for everything, being a part and being the first chief guest or the guest of the our first episode, basically. Thank you, audience. We'll see you next time in a month time. Basically, as Prof said, every month, this was basically an introductory episode, and then subsequently will come with a new guest onto the various chapters, onto the various topics, various systems, and we will publish soon about the next 1 year calendar on our website, as well as we'll share through the app. Thank you so much. See you next time. Keep tuned.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Sajid. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for attending. Bye.